Guys, guys, Big Monkey coming to DC Multiverse. So yeah, this was very, very unexpected. I mean, I don't even know where to really start with this, so I'll just, I guess, pretty much give out my thoughts the best way I can. So of course, New York Comic Con is going along. Of course, it would make sense that we would see some new stuff from McFarlane for his DC Multiverse line, but this was like the last thing I would have expected, honestly, for this toy line to do. So obviously, for anyone that's not aware, yes, DC and Legendary Comics, they did a collab, and basically there's an ongoing comic called Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong. So I guess yeah, we're legit. We're getting a Batman versus Kong 2-pack. So okay. So obviously looking at it here, you got a, pretty average Batman at best. I mean, he looks pretty cool, I get that this line gets a lot of uh, you know, negative publicity because of the overall too much Batman ordeal. I guess this doesn't really help it. The fact that Kong's in this too, like, come on. I know that most people, without a doubt, are probably buying this just for that alone, but still, this was really cool, honestly. I love the pictures that they use here too. It's like, damn, they're really trying to show off how big Kong is. Even though, and in actuality, what's ironic is that Kong, he's not even like that big, but he is pretty huge. Don't get me wrong. So they actually did showed it off at a panel where they showed that if in case you don't like the size, they actually went as far as to include a tiny little Batman just so they can at least get the size accuracy. So that's pretty neat. That you had to appreciate. And I mean, just going over here, I mean, this looks nice. This looks really cool. Like the amount of detail and all that. It's astonishing how far they went with this. Don't get me wrong, this line has always been known for like having like figures with extreme detailing and all that, but I think in this case it actually works out very well. You can see all the browns and all that. You can even see like where it just sort of blends in some areas and even some of the highlights. The scarring on him too looks pretty dope, not gonna lie. Obviously, the biggest thing to kind of point out here is, yeah, the only downside is that he's definitely more of a statue than anything. He does have a few points of articulation, but not a lot. So that's going to be a give or take. Some people might not mind it. Some people might not, agree with it. But just thought I kind of point that out there because for the most part, obviously, this is all like official, like final, and also I don't think this is in prototype stage. I'm pretty sure what you see is what you get. But honestly, for me, I mean, let's be honest. If we're getting a Batman versus Kong, you know for sure, 100%, we're gonna be getting a Superman versus Godzilla. Like, oh, without a doubt, it'd be ridiculous if they didn't do that. Like, I love this. Please, yes, make more. Oh man, I wanted to cover some of the other DC stuff, but I just really wanted to talk about this. Originally, I was planning on talking about like Marvel Legends and all that, but honestly, they didn't really reveal too much for me to really warrant a video, except maybe I'll talk about the Sentinel at some point. We'll see what happens. But until then, of course, I'm going to be covering a couple more of these, hopefully in the next couple of days, and that's about it, really. So thank you guys for watching. Same as always, leave a like and subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. So peace.